Hey Pisces, what you up to? How's it going? Save the best for last. You are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the Zodiac. So let's dig in and see what we got going on for you. Hang on, I'm grabbing the rest of the family. There we go. We're looking good. Perfect. All right, let's do this. You're Pisces. I'm Archer. This is your final tarot reading for 2025. So let's get this year over with already. Right? It is a timeless message though. So whenever it found its way into your algorithm, it was exactly when it was supposed to. So, and remember, anything that comes out, I got your back. I'm going to convey it across to you. Because you are kind of like the water signs Gemini in the, right? Gemini's the twins. You're two fish. In the fact that I don't got to sugarcoat it with you either. I can give it to you straight. And that's why I love reading for you. Speaking of which, hold on. These cards will be back during the reading. On the Ten of Pentacles with the Two of Swords, your current living situation testing you, testing you like God tested Abraham. You know what I mean? Right? King of Wands has you thinking about changes or thinking back on a way to make something happen for you. You do rule the 12th house. Your dreams, your thoughts, they are powerful. You know what I mean? Five of Pentacles of the Devil card shows somebody closing the door on an addiction or an obsession that I'm pulling off of this. This could even be for you guys. For those of you that are working to overcome an addiction of your own, be it alcohol, drugs, whatever it is, okay, attitude, anger, whatever. Maybe some of you guys are nervous about getting into relationships because of how bad you've been hurt, addicted to independence, you know, whatever it is, it shows you getting some rewards doing the work and Five of Pentacles closing the door on it. And the Five of Pentacles is a health card, which means you wind up starting to feel better about things. I like this for you. Ten of Pentacles still shows the person on your mind is part of your 10-year long-term investment plan, okay? You guys do wind up moving in together. Actually, I'm being told the reason with the Two of Swords, Six of Swords, Five of Swords that you're both in your living situations right now is to actually bring you guys together. This is going to be deep. I love reading for you. See, Three of Cups, you do wind up marrying this person, all right? So, yep, the one on your mind. You're like, no way, Archer. And I'm like, watch this. Let's go. All right, give me two shuffles for Pisces. Let's do it to it. Supper's in the back seat and mama's home hungry. Let's go. Two shuffles. Ready? 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. Here we go. Told you. The over energy is the World card. The end of a cycle, the end of a chapter, the end of a mindset so that you guys can start fresh and build back. I like this for you. Queen of Pentacles. Emotional maturity being achieved too. I have to apply this to every card. These are the overall energies. The Knight of Swords, Paul the Apostle. The Knight of Swords is my chess player card, okay? Maybe somebody plays chess. But this is God making chess moves in both of your guys' lives in order to bring you guys together stronger than ever, okay? So let's dig in. And I bet we see those cards again. It happens. It's a thing. Here we go. Emperor. The Fool card. Whoa. Some of you guys could be a Pisces Aries cusper. I had a lot of Aries energy. Or maybe there are some Pisces here. It's like, yeah, Archer, do next week backwards. Start with Pisces and go to Aries. Oh, maybe we'll do that. Anyways, the Tower card. So you're trying to still start fresh and clear escapes from this Tower card, wondering why this keeps happening, right? This here was something that shook you when it came through because you had to stand your ground and had to try to start fresh to come out of things, right? And some of you guys are still mad at them, but then you also still love them. And it makes it a little unsure of which direction to go. Because with this Tower card, you have gone through things that other people would not be able to go through. You are way more stronger than you're giving yourself credit for, especially for the Pisces that are working to overcome an addiction of some kind, okay? People never give an addict enough credit for what it takes to go through that, to make that decision. People are always just like, oh, just walk it off. You're fine. I look at it, an addiction is like a cancer. You can't look at somebody with cancer and tell them, oh, just walk it off, get over it. Just don't have cancer, right? It's something that affects this, all right? For those of you that aren't going through that part, this here is what you and your person went through. I really feel this Tower ties into a lot of an anger or a frustration or a temper, some kind of an emotional immaturity. But in traditional Rider-Waite, even Tarot de Marcel back in the beginning of Tarot, the Fool was actually depicted as taking the leap off of the Tower in order to start something fresh in a much more confident mindset. I see you coming into a place of confidence with the Emperor card coming out, in that you're embracing both the logical and the emotional sides of your brain in order to rebuild yourself, almost reinvent yourself and come back and overcome the energies that have been leaving you stressed out and frustrated, right? I'll get more cards on this, but I dig the vibes with it. So let's see what's going on over there with them. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, into the Six of Wands. Pisces, it's going to be okay. Something about repeating sixes, might be seeing those, or repeating fours. But check this out. The Six of Pentacles into the Four of Cups. The fact that they messed up the Three of Cups with you, it's what's led them to find some balance in this with the Six of Pentacles. This is somebody that was more worried about clout, status, something like that, and then took it out on you. Their ego became a lot to deal with about worrying about keeping up with the Joneses, when deep down in reality, the way they tried to change you is what Four of Cups this whole thing, right? You just loved them for them. You just wanted them to love you for you. Why did they have to come in and be like, oh, Pisces is fine, but maybe you should do this or wear this or do that, right? You just wanted them to Six of Pentacles love you for you, just something that was honest and reciprocal. So you didn't have to always fear a fight or fear something happening and treading like you're walking around on broken glass, right? The energies just with the Six of Wands shows that you were a catalyst in this person's energy, and you are changing them, and what they're going through, they can pass the test. They can overcome this too. Okay? With what they're in here, it seems like that Four of Cups, right? Jonah's, it literally says Jonah's anger on the card. You were dealing with somebody that had a bit of a temper. Could have had Cancer, could have had Taurus, could have had Leo in their chart, Aries possibly, Scorpio. And cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Capricorn, and Libra, they do got that cardinal hot-headed, right? You know, but we'll see where it goes, because out of this, it's like you were the catalyst that caused this part of them to die, not literally, metaphorically, all right? You resulted in their ego death. And I'm being told as a result is that you are gaining more ego, more confidence, a little bit of like, hey, I'm Pisces, I'm the best. You're right. All right, leads us towards an outcome with the Six of Swords. There's the repeating sixes showing back up. And 666, granted, it means better stuff than just devil energy. This, though, tells me in more of like a breakdown, you and your person both beat the devil to come back together. The devil got in the way of this. Because you guys are I would like to see the Empress, please, because I have the Emperor. And you guys, I know that's that high of a level. Could be dealing with another water sign. Could be another Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. But then you got a lot of Aries here too. Leo's showing up. Aquarius. But with the World card, this is a culmination of everything coming together. This tells me that going forward, both of your full charts activate. Okay? Let's begin. I want to use the Titanic deck. I've been using the Titanic deck today, so we're going to talk Titanic for a minute. I just kind of missed using this deck. All right. Let's see what's up. And thanks for being here too. Love you guys. All right, here we go. Exactly, Rebecca, Toby. Page of Cups. Okay. Ace of Wands. Okay. Justice card, the Nine of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles with the Seven of Pentacles. You have been planting slight little digital or otherwise seeds that you would like to speak with this person. Okay. Maybe some of you guys watched Titanic recently, or you have Titanic on VHS. Anyways. I know way too much about this boat. But anyhow, the Page of Cups is Charles Lightoller. All right. And he's a funny little guy. Cancer, Aries energy on this one. And the fact that he was supposed to be on the bridge as Titanic was leaving port. And yet there's a photo of him up in the crow's nest with the lookouts. He just popped up while the lookouts were just doing their business, looking for the binoculars that David Blair took off the ship. And he's like, what are you guys up to? What are you doing? And they're like, what are you doing up here? Nothing, just hanging out, you know? Some of you guys may have a feeling, or maybe you got to a point that you wanted to send a communication or a text, but in the Nine of Wands to the Five of Pentacles, you're trying to close the door and walk from it. Some of you guys have had to completely change your life up as a result of this with the Tower card. The Tower card, granted, it can be a smaller day-to-day thing. I'm pulling the energy. This was something epic. Some of you guys might have had to move or been thrown out or had to relocate. And with the Five of Pentacles to the Nine of Wands, it almost worries you sick in the energies that whatever this Justice card applies to you is what stops you, right? In a way, it's almost like if this were a Mercury retrograde, you might be coming to me saying, Archer, I'm afraid I'm the one that's I'm afraid I'm going to be the Mercury retrograder, right? Something like that. Like some of you guys had like this, maybe you've been through some frightening points where you've tried to move forward and you have people that always show back up or try to draw you back in, scare new people away, right? You just meet this person and get things going with this person, right? And then all the past stuff starts to come up, you know? All of a sudden, that old roommate, the neighbor, or an ex shows back up. And it's like the stuff that you have been trying for years to put away and to close the door on with the Justice card, they keep cropping back up. People showing back up in your life that you tried to look out for, and then they just don't go away. And for you, it could have, for some of you, got in the way of a very good relationship, right? Some of those like third party energies that in no way you wanted them to be a third party. And it leaves you just sitting here with the Justice card, putting your hands up on the Five of Pentacles, like, why does this always happen to me? With this Tower card, though, going forward with a Six of Wands and both of you in the Seven of Pentacles energies, it's showing that we do find out that the reason for this, it comes back in and builds it better than before. In traditional Rider-Waite, the Fool card is depicted as taking a leap off of the tower while it's destructing, okay, in order to build back and build a more solid foundation. Maybe for some of you guys, it moved really fast, right? And you were like, I wasn't ready, and they were really intense, and it was a lot to deal with, and I wanted it to go at a different pace. And it got to a point that when a house is built on a foundation that hasn't fully cured yet, the foundation will settle. It'll change. It'll be you'll hear noises of like house shifts, house creaking, right? But when the time is taken to rebuild back on a foundation that has had time to fully cure and set up, then the new place that's built upon it builds back better than before, okay? You will find out, especially the Ace of Wands. I actually think the Tower moment has happened for a reason to actually get your spark back, because you've let a lot of people take advantage of you, right, over the years. Some of you guys never felt like you were seen or heard. Maybe clear back to like childhood issues. You might have come for like, maybe you had one step parent, right? Or something in the energies of like your parents were never associating with each other, and there was always this fighting going on, and dad was never available, or mom was too busy with other stuff. And you had to grow up at a very young age and fend for yourself, right? And you never really got the chance to just enjoy yourself and be a kid. So maybe some of you guys went and reversed it. And you went through your stage that you wanted to have some fun and live your life. And then you met them, and then they attempted to like come in and change everything, you know? And you were like, it was just a lot to process, Archer, and it gets really, it's frustrating at times. Seven of Pentacles, right? Some of you guys are working so hard to get to a point, like to get your own self in order, get your finances in check, get your money and your living in that in place, right? And last thing you need is to feel this betrayed by life. With the Page of Cups, the Ace of Wands on the Tower card, I want to see a little bit of like why this all happened to you, because God is saying to you, God has a message for you. Hold on. I am God's speaker box. Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Well, that's what I just said. The Capricorn has a message for you. Jesus was a Capricorn. Anyways, God is saying to you, remember, Pisces, when you said, and I quote, I want a whole new life, end quote. So this means with the Ace of Swords that some things had to totally get cut out, rebooted, reprogrammed, changed up to get you into the new life, right? Because a lot of the incompetence that you've dealt with, immaturity you've dealt with, and that over the years, it left you feeling stuck. God's like, you wanted a whole new life. You want you and the one on your mind to work out. So we got to fix you guys up. It's going to be a rough ride. But you're coming to a close of that rough ride cycle in 2025. It's a year of number 9s. And with A31 Atlas passing by us on December 19th during the new moon, it activated the Earth's core, the Earth's chakra, the Earth's heart chakra, Leo energy. We are now witnessing a societal collapse of the narcissistic society. The good vibes continue to elevate. The ones that resist will remain in a narcissistic vibration as it kills off. And that's a very big coming out of the comfort zone vibe. You are a soul catalyst into this part of the energy. It's like being Pisces, you're the battlefield, and that both God and the devil, they exist around you. You're very elevated in that sense. So the whole thing of it is like, even for those of you that are working to overcome devil energy, maybe you're beating an addiction or a change that you're adjusting to, not being able to find work or living with a Five of Pentacles health condition, right? I see you coming through this on it, all right? Because here's the thing, especially, wow, God's talkative today. God's happy because he was an expectant father for the past week, but yesterday he gave birth to a baby boy. Well, Mary did, but he's taking the credit for it. And God's like, I'm happy now. It's a newborn baby boy. It's a cute little baby Jesus, right? I always wanted my baby Jesus to wear a tuxedo t-shirt. Anyways, to keep going on this part, especially for those of you working to overcome like changing of a location, beating an addiction, anything like this, people never give you guys enough credit for it, right? Like I was saying, that's a lot to do. And it's just like someone that has cancer. They can't look at somebody with cancer and say, just stop having cancer. Just stop drinking. Just stop being angry. Just, right? And yet people want to judge you for it. God is coming down on this to let you know that the HE double hockey sticks that you've been through in 2025 will not go unrewarded. The vibes on this is letting me know that your person needed some time as well on their side. So as they finish doing what they're doing to get ready to reach out to you, some of you guys are going to go total Sadie Hawkins and you want to make the first move. All right. Ace of Wands on the Page of Cups says there's a good vibe on here that if you did, their jaw would drop and things could move faster. Because part of it is telling me in the Four of Cups, they hate you. They think you hate them. And they're like, well, I'm hating Pisces because Pisces hates me. And I'm like, wait, neither of you guys hate each other. What's going on here? Right? Wait, you mean Pisces don't hate me? I'm like, no. Oh, well, then I don't hate Pisces. Oh, this person was a little indecisive, weren't they? Okay, I got you. Pisces doesn't hate the crosswatcher any more than the crosswatcher hates Pisces. It's like somebody is trying to keep up with the other person or keep the fight going because they think the other person wants it. See, there's just a little bit of work to finish up on this end to lead to that Six of Wands. They are going to get better on this, right? Because deep down, there's a connection. You miss them, all right? God wants you to know he is proud of you for what you have worked to overcome, even when those around you aren't and they belittle you or they make you feel like you're bad because of it. God's proud of you. Don't pay that lower level energy any mind. You're the one that knows what you're going through, Pisces, and God is proud of you. And what you'll find with this energetical shift as we complete the year of 2025, that year of number 9, and go into the year of the Fool card going forward, right? The year of 1, your rewards will pop up beyond belief. And in the meantime, while your person is being fixed up as you ordered them, all right, God is saying, Pisces said completely new life. That means that your person can't come back and be a temper person or be a drinker or be spending money, flirting with other people online. That's all got to get fixed. So in return, while you're waiting, Pisces, as we come in through Capricorn season and Jesus is born and the Capricorn energy takes hold, the rewards with Saturn direct start to come your way. So you're going to start getting some more money. Your health conditions will start to get better. You'll start feeling better, more optimistic, right? Those looking for a job, you'll find it, or you'll start your own job. Some of you guys haven't been able to find a job because God's like, you have amazing ideas in your head, Pisces. Some of you guys might be into interior decorating or something like that, want to blend it into a digital footprint, get going with something. Basically something you love to do that you can make a ton off of. Like maybe I'm talking to the next Bob Vila or something. Well, female Pisces, what's a female version of Bob Vila? I don't know. You know what I mean? Maybe you just like refinishing furniture and stuff or painting houses and making plants and drapes and stuff. You can literally make videos and teach people how to do it. Some of you guys might be into such an elder mindset that maybe like male Pisces are like, hey, people of TikTok, here's how you shave, or here's how you change a light switch, or what, you know what I mean? I'm helping a Pisces building a channel like that that's going to go epic in 2026. You know what I mean? Could be one of you guys. Knight of Pentacles. The rewards for the patience that you have are going to start showing up in Capricorn season to elevate you and get your personal life in place while God finishes up with your person so they come in correct for you. God's like, well, I know you said like a whole new life, right, Pisces? So I'm going to fix up your person. Then we're going to get you fixed up too. Then you're going to get a job and a house and your money and everything's going to be like, whoa. Some of you guys might have some inheritance coming your way, I'm being told too. All right. But for those vibes, we're going to see what's up over here because at this point, you've always had to have the ability to, like, you've always had to have to read a room, right? You're Pisces, your 12th house. You're basically a walking human intuitive tarot card reading anyways. You know, you've always had to have this ability to read a room. And for some of you, maybe it does go clear back to when you were younger, right? Like all the way back to your parents in your childhood, having like, you've been having a lot of Ace of Swords realizations recently of thoughts on your mind that will bring you in like a whole new approach to things coming forward, because some of you guys might even be a habitual apologizer or think it's all your fault. And in reality, it's who you had around you and what you were dealing with on this one. And some of their emotions all led into you. You're so much better than what everybody's giving you credit for, Pisces. That's not fair. You know? Two of Wands. You did make the right decision. Two of Wands is about making a choice, right? You have the Ace of Wands. That means what you chose, the direction, it works out better than expected because you made the right choice. You did the right thing. Okay. Some of you did try to move on from this person, and maybe like you've met other people trying to hide. Maybe you met other people that were trying to like, yeah, like people, you try to meet people that hid the fact that they were married or the fact that they were already committed or stuck, not healed from a past vibe or something, right? But like this one, you can't get off your mind. This person's different. You were like, this one was just different than the stuff I've dealt with since I last interacted. You're straight up telling me you're like Archer, they were a jerk, right? You're like, but believe it or not, it sounds like they were the lesser of two evils. But it's like compared to what you've met since you interacted with them, you were like, I really miss them, Archer. Meanwhile, you guys on this energetical plane think you guys hate each other, but yet you're lying that you hate each other. You know what I mean? And if they were that much of a Four of Cups jerk, something had to put them in place to get some emotional maturity into their energy, right? Let's keep going, see where it goes. Any more for Pisces, or do you want to talk about Pisces person? Thank you. That is on your person's card. Hold on. Ace of Cups, Four of Swords. Oh. Four of Swords is that silence. This is when God has to yellow and blue put the connection on a pause, put it in the Ziploc, put it in the freezer by the chili, right? So that you guys can come back fresh on this. The thing on it is that it's like by things not working out for you both, you're both experiencing karma, right? Because like you had a good thing going until the rabbit showed up. And since you both privately, Four of Swords, aren't telling anyone behind the scenes that you want each other back, in fact, I'm calling you both out on it. You guys are both lying that you hate each other. Gotta call it as I see it, right, God? Full card. They want the same thing you do. I love you. That was a cool flex. You're the best boss ever. Anyways, you guys, look. Both of y'all's pants are on fire. Wherever the fire placements are in your guys' chart, Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius, your pants are on fire because you guys both actually love each other. You guys could literally both try to move on and wouldn't find anything different, right? You tried. But yet you guys both want this. This pause allows you guys to come back fresh. Tower card on the Ace of Cups. Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius energy. Doesn't got to be their sun sign, but it's just part of their chart that's activating. Yeah, with the Two of Cups, Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. So you guys, Two of Cups, you guys both want this to go forward in the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Swords is you guys both holding back for whatever that Justice card is, whatever you guys might fear not be over with. The Fool card and the World card tells me whatever has gone on in your guys' life together up until this very moment that your eyeballs are staring at these two cards. Because this is the, this is the last card in the deck. This is the first card in the deck. Whatever was going on in your guys' life before this very moment in time that you're staring at me trying to wave these cards around to make you seasick. No, just sorry, Pisces. All that stuff's over. It's done. Chapter's closed. Everything's ended. Everything's closed. Boom, out the door. Dismissed. You guys are both in the energies of Fool cards on the Ace. You got the Ace of Wands. They got the Ace of Cups, right? And their Ace of Cups sees your Ace of Wands. So you guys want each other. You guys still completely do. You guys just fit. You guys just came into each other's life at a really bad time in both of your guys' lives. And then you both kind of tried to hide it a little bit. But then the truth came out on both sides, and it led to a Tower card. And the Tower card came because both you guys are feeling so stuck in your lives when you met that God's like, this one's going to be a big one. Oh my gosh, guess what that means? Guess what that means? Oh my gosh. That means they said it too, didn't they, God? It's the freaking Sun card. Could be dealing with Leo. Anyway, Sun card. That's a yes, right? At some point, your person looked up to God and said, God, I want a complete new life, whole new life. God's like, oh boy, send in the Pisces. And that's how it happened. This person, was it their ego? I mean, there's a lot of Cancer and Leo energy. Those are like the two biggest ego-driven signs in the Zodiac. But it's like, it's the energy of somebody that's somebody's addicted to the temper or addicted to the drama, like a roaring lion or crab claws going crazy, right? But this is a vibe from what they went through in losing you in the Four of Swords, their time out. They've either got the Kroger rubber bands on the claws now, or it's been declawed. They might have some strong Cancer or Leo in their chart. Could be Aries or Aquarius too, though. Gemini, Taurus. The world cards here. It's all of them. Okay, it's all of them. Your whole person's chart's activating because both of you guys wanted complete changes in your life. Judgment card. And God's like, okay. Ace of Pentacles. Oh my gosh, you have all 4 aces. Shut the front and the back door. If I still did clickbait titles here instead of just being straight up and honest and just December reading, I would look at you guys. Your title would literally be, you got all 4 aces. Make your wish, Pisces. Make your wish. You just said their name. God says, okay, wish is granted. You have, where's my Ace of Swords, Titanic deck? Thank you. Give me that. You got all 4 aces. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. That's the 1111 card. This is a very high level soulmate catalyst connection. This could be your twin flame, your soulmate, the person that you met after your twin flame. This is like wishes granted. If you want to keep your wish private, Pisces, that's cool. Just pop some emojis down in the comment section so we can help you manifest it. God knows what you're thinking. All right. But put your wish down there. It's like blowing out your birthday candles 2 signs before it's even your birthday. That's an early birthday wish. By your birthday, this is going to be totally fine. Okay. Way before then. But by your birthday, you won't even need tarot readings anymore. You'll just come back to hang out and see what's going on with the other Pisces. Well, you guys are going off and getting married and stuff too. But let's see what it is. Give me a little more. 5 of Wands, they had to learn their lesson because of their indecisiveness. The breadcrumbing was too much, and I got my wish. You are flexing, and I love you for it. There's my Empress I asked for. They're here. I told you it was a high-level divine counterpart, and I asked to see the Empress. Rewind if you missed it. I love my job. I got skills. Things like work at tarot. You're the bomb, too. Faith and love. I love you guys. You are awesome. Meanwhile, this person really loves Pisces, and don't let Pisces fool you. Pisces really loves them too. Don't let the cross-watcher fool you either, because they love you too, and they're acting like they don't. And whoever's been brought into their life was needed so that they could walk away from this indecisive, don't know what they want to do energy, because they couldn't keep fighting with you, yelling at you, and then making up. Then next week, you got to worry again if they're going to go off the handle or throw you out or change the lock. And then like, okay, now we're good again. And then we're going to have another one. And like, God's like, we're not going to let you keep doing that to Pisces. What are you thinking, cross-watcher, right? So 4 swords. This is coming and it's happening. Your person, whoever they're interacting with right now has been placed into their life for a very divinely guided reason to teach them how to be the perfect partner for you. Okay? That's the vibe on this one, because God's like, we can't let them keep treating Pisces like this. Gemini, Pisces energy. All right. That's the thing, is that if they may act like they're doing fine, I'm going to straight up tell you this. Deep down inside, they're lost without you. They're getting and paying off the karma for what they did to you. Wow. You've become this person's the one that got away. Anytime they sit there and secretly say, oh, I hate Pisces, I'm done with, but they just say it because they're like, Pisces is done with me. Pisces hates me. I better just act happy. In reality, you have their heart. Losing you closed off their heart chakra because it needed, like, think of it like a construction zone, right? Maybe dealing with an issue, or like for the 5 of Pentacles here, maybe like they had a mental health issue or depression or something like this. You're right. Maybe some of you guys live in one of those states where you like North Carolina, like family can petition people to get reviewed and stuff. You know, this person might have had issues like that, or anger management issues or something like that. That's the vibes I see on this. That due to the tower moments is that you guys really actually need each other. And one of y'all are going to reach out to the other one being like, I need you. All right. This is what's going to be that point, because you closing the door off, it was almost needed. It's almost like you quietly did close the door off, but let it open in a way to try it, because like they were really out of hand, right? And so you're like, I put this in a timeout, Archer, because I needed something to happen here. And it kind of backfired, tower moment. But you find out that this whole thing happens in order to build this back better than it was before. Because if it had kept going in the way it was, it would have just kept getting worse, right? So God's like, we're going to do this. You guys are going to go your separate ways. Or you came up with the idea and God's like, I'm not saying no. You know, I didn't say no. And that's how you guys come back together, because this person does love you. All right. You had a deeper impact on this person than you realize, and their life's not doing any better than yours. All right. But you guys do work it out, and I love that. Pisces, claim this thing in the comments. It's about time it happened for you before your birthday. You're going to be just fine. This is like a week ahead. Cycle's close. I love it. Pisces, thanks for being here. If you do want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code. or the link's pinned in my bio TikTok, and it's available in the description box. But thanks for being here, and I'll see you for the All Signs Sunday at 9 a.m., and I'll see you next time. And until then, peace, love, and spinny hugs. Love you, Pisces. Where's the end button?